Hi everyone, this is Iris from ilee Tarots. Welcome to another Pick a Pile reading. Today we are going to see what is it about yourself that you do not realize. Before we begin, I just want to apologize for last week because I wasn't able to make any videos. I was sick with the common flu. I've recovered over the weekend, so now I'm back. For today's video, to be honest, this question just came to me in the morning. I have no idea what's going to happen, to be honest. All I did was I just pulled 6 tarot cards for every pile, and then I also used several oracle cards. And then once we go into each reading, we're going to see, well, I'm going to see what will come up first, and then I'm going to try to read it intuitively. And yeah, let's just go straight into picking the piles now. So I have prepared 3 piles for you. So this is pile number 1, and this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Okay, so you can go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. Otherwise, you can always use the crystals that I have prepared for you. So for pile number 1, this is actually a rose quartz, and it's in the form of a pichu carving. It's a Chinese mythical creature. Okay. For pile number 2, I think you can't see from the video, but here it is. So this is a Larima. Okay. For pile number 3, we have a green fluorite. Okay. All right, you can pause this video if you need more time to choose. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Timestamps are in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. So let's go straight into reading. Just give me a few seconds. Let me lay out the cards for you. So these are all the oracle cards. Okay, so you see I have prepared many. So what is it about yourself you do not realize? Oh, sorry. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Okay, this is Strength, 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 10, 10, 10. Okay, so let me see, how am I going to, okay, I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video that I actually pulled 2 Wisdom of the Oracle cards. These will serve as like either some last message or some advice for you, which I will reveal by the end of the video. Okay. Now I'm thinking how to arrange this. Okay, give me a few seconds, guys. Okay, gratitude. Hoping you guys can see it. Okay, gratitude, great. Accept and receive. Divine timing. Purity. And I ran out of space. Let me think, what am I going to do? Okay, it's a good thing. Doesn't reflect much. Hero, heroine. And we have love. This is a very good pile. Straight up. Okay, give me a few seconds. I think I wouldn't be surprised if you are a strong manifester, as in, you know, sometimes you may wonder, you know, it's like you're just wondering about money and abundance, and then the next day or next few days you may get it. You are I'm just trying to feel the energies here. I think you're definitely someone who believes in law of attraction, in manifesting, in creating abundance due to your positive thinking, or some sort of just like, you know, you're just someone who can manifest. And I also want to say that you're a very family person. You're very strong. You are someone who has been through a lot of difficulties, a lot of burdens. Okay, I believe this has been in the past, but it's still, you still carry that. Not to say you carry the burden, well, maybe some of you do, but at most, or at least you hold on to that memory so that you will remind yourself how far you've come. And this is something that you do not realize about yourself. You are actually someone who is, you have gratitude, accept and receive, divine timing, and purity. All these four cards tells me that you can manifest. And you're not the kind that, people pray for, oh, please give me money. And then the next day they still think about it, give me money. And then the next week they still think about it and give me money. You are the kind, okay, universe, I'm ready for the abundance you're going to give me. I am, just give me all your love, give me all the abundance that you would like me to receive. I am ready to receive it. And then you just let it be. You let it go. You are someone who do not expect the world to bow down to you, or more like, maybe I should rephrase it something like, you're not the kind who feels that the whole world owes you something. And you radiate this very pure, unconditional love. You radiate a lot of, I would say, you are very genuine in giving love to other people. And here with the hero and heroine card, you are, here we have passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Very likely you are someone who thinks very differently from others, in a sense that you don't just focus in on money, prosperity, success, fame. This is just one example. You are someone who strives to see things from a bigger picture. You are, in a way, more woke than the average people, than the average person. Okay? And I like your energy in the sense that you count your blessings. You are very strong. You are, I think, due to whatever happened to you, especially with the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, this combination is not easy, and it may have happened to you in the aspects of your family, maybe family members, or anything to do with home. So for example, maybe some of you lost a home, maybe some of you lost a family member, maybe some of you lost losing a family in terms of maybe divorce or separation. And somehow it made you stronger, but it also makes you feel you have a lot of gratitude, like, thank you, universe, for giving me the chance to be with this person. Thank you for the time that I'm allowed to spend with this person. And divine timing, for some of you, of course, it usually indicates waiting, but I don't like the idea that divine timing is asking you to wait. It shouldn't be about waiting. It should be something like, because it's going to happen anyway, so why not focus on doing something else, as the thing is coming to you. Okay, I'm not sure what it is that you're waiting for. Maybe you're waiting for love. Because technically, your cards here are showing me that you have everything that you need. You may not be the richest among your friends, but you are abundant. You are not the superficial kind. not to say that, you can throw away money, fame and fortune, prosperity, success, love and all that. It's more about you being happy with what you have, and you celebrate every little things that you have. And this is the most, it's like, how to explain this, sorry. I'm just overwhelmed with how beautiful your soul is, because in these times, it's as people get more agitated, and people start to see, why is this thing happening to me, and they started blaming other people. But you are so different from them. You are the one who will definitely see the silver lining, no matter how horrible, how terrible the situation is. I mean, maybe in some way, people do see you as, being naive and innocent. But you see, you are not suffering, okay? Some people, they can be millionaires, they can earn lots of money, but it's never enough. That in a way, in a way, it does make them suffer, because they will never have enough. For you, you are different. Yes, it's not to say that, oh, I'm just going to throw my money, everything away. No, it's more like, okay, I'm going to work. I'm going to put my effort in something. I'm going to put in all my best. If I but whatever money or whatever income or whatever love or whatever kind of abundance that you receive, you are very, very grateful to have it. And then when more things come in, you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's bonus. I'm just looking at this 10, the tens here. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. So what's missing? The 10 of Cups. So I think for a lot of you, you have not found that love of your life, or you have not found that ultimate, not to say emotional fulfillment, I guess. It's more like, yes, you are so blessed, you feel happy, you are at peace. Okay, well, maybe you are, because this reading is supposed to tell me that what is it that you do not realize about yourself. And if you are wondering, why is it that I'm not as good as the other person, why is it that I am not as rich as this person, or I'm not as pretty as this person, or I'm not as successful as this person, but why is it that it does not bother me? It's because you are like this. Okay, to be honest, I saw this, I see it, but I don't really feel it's anything like, it's not, it doesn't really affect the reading, I guess. Maybe in a way, this is more like, it's your personality. You have this tendency to overthink matters, but not when it comes to manifesting. You have so many different oracle cards here that tells me you are in that right frequency to manifest and attract in all good things into your life. And yeah, I did say something like, some of you may not have found the love of your life yet, so it would definitely coincide with this too. Nine of Swords here with the Four of Wands, because you're probably always wondering, when am I going to find this Four of Wands? When am I going to find a home? Maybe some of you have not owned a property, and somehow that bothers you. So then divine timing would explain why it's in the reading. You're a hardworking person, and you are someone who is able to to be strong in difficult situations. Okay, so far that's what I've gotten from this. You definitely radiate pure, very innocent kind of love. Okay, so finally, let's go into your, this is just going to be some message for you, some advice for you, right? So let's see. To be fair and imagine. Okay, let me pull some cards for you for to be fair. Okay, so let me see. So universe, why is to be fair here for pile number 1 people? One more. Okay. Give me one more for imagine. I want to ask what happened in the past when it comes to this to be fair card. Okay, it's like this. From how I see this, 1, 2, 3, this all these cards here. If you're waiting for love, and I think a lot of you are, if you're waiting for that cup of love coming from the person that you are really interested in, you want, it will happen in divine timing, number 1, and it will happen in the correct order. Okay, what do I mean by correct order? Okay, see, this is the high priest, or also known as the Hierophant in tarot. To me, Hierophant is about structure and order, where things have to be done step by step. In other words, if you were to see, you see from a bigger picture of your life, you know, from a baby to a teenager to an adult to where you are right now, there's a step by step. There's a step-by-step kind of process. In other words, oh, you have to meet someone and then get to know them, and then make sure that you have equal give and take in the relationship, and then you invest in some more, and then you level up, and then you get engaged and get married, and all that. But in more of like a spiritual term, in a sense, like, before this person can come into your life, there is something else that you have to do, and that is probably this transformation. Hang on, what's this? What's this guy doing here? What are you doing here? Are you dead? Where did that come from? Anyway, so there's something that you have to do. To be honest, I don't know why to be fair is here, unless there's something that you're supposed to do but you did not. And it has something to do with some sort of personal transformation that you have to go through or to experience. Usually the death card for me, it is about a transformation, but it is more towards something that you give consent to. Okay, so let me pull one more card for the death. Let's try to find this out, because it's really bothering me. Queen of Swords. So very likely, I think it's because you are too nice for your own good. When in the beginning when I saw this this thing I mean the initial reading, sorry. I I really like your energy. I like your soul. But yes, it may come to a point that you may be a doormat or a pushover, or people may take advantage of you, and you still go, it's okay. At least we had good times before this person showed their true colors or something like that. Okay? You are so precious. Okay? And until you learn to be more vocal, until you learn until you learn that it's okay to be a bit critical, a bit not critical in like criticizing people, but of course give constructive criticism. It's okay to voice out your displeasure. Okay? And once, you know, God, universe sees that you have learned this lesson, then only then universe will throw in this extra bonus for you. So it may be that very likely in the past, I mean, if you were to try to think back in your past with your relationships with other persons, it doesn't have to be love relationship. It can be just colleagues or work or your co-workers or even your superior. The most important thing is to find out what this pattern that is happening or reoccurring in your life that you have to break. In other words, very likely for you, you may have problems voicing out your true opinion and what you really think, simply because you are the kind, it's not to say that you have no opinion. It's just that you would like to keep this energy, this frequency of being able to manifest. It's like, okay, I don't need the negative energy because I need to be positive always so that I can attract in the positive things in my life or something like that. Okay? Now, if I were to see this imagine, I think you have a lot of ideas or a lot of messages. I won't be surprised if you can channel messages as well. But based on these two tarot cards and imagine, I think you're pretty busy. Whatever it is you're doing, I don't know what it is you're doing. It's just that whatever it is that you're doing, you are a very, very busy person. And you either generate a lot of ideas, you write a lot of stuffs. Maybe for some of you, you channel messages, like I said, and you're damn good at it. Okay, so focus more on this skill, focus more on this talent that you have. This is what I'm getting, all right? Because nine of cups is just one cup away from your 10 of cups, which is what was missing in this tarot reading. Not that you're not happy. I'm very sure you're happy, because your whole reading says, yeah, you're very cool. Is that you're at peace, you're okay where you are. It is something that you really love to do. Ta-da! Okay, so pile number 1, that's all I have for you. I really hope this helps. I really hope this has given you more insights about yourself. And let me see, is there anything else? No, nope, no more. So thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Let's go straight into your reading. Okay, so give me a few seconds. I need to arrange the cards. So I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, so you see these are all the oracle cards I have prepared for you. These two in particular is going to be either your message or some advice for you, which we will talk about once we finish these other cards first. Okay, so let me arrange them. Okay, Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, I like this a lot. Okay, and the star. These are very, very good cards. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. All right, so you have joy. Straight up, totally clarifies. Find your sacred flow. Okay, okay. I'm just so happy. Self-sufficient. Okay, flexibility. Okay, so this is addict. Okay, addict helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Hang on. Well, sometimes why I don't know why I'm like that. So I had to read, but I don't understand it. Okay, I get it now. All right, and then this one we have intuition. Interesting. Straight up, joy, Knight of Wands, the sun. It already, you have a red color here. You have sacred, this kind of orangey kind of thing, which is a sacred chakra, which talks about, finding fun, which is related to this, associated to this. Red, yellow, orange. Okay, maybe not so much orange, but already I can see that you are a very fun person, and you are someone who is so, how do you say, what is the word for someone who can generate ideas out of thin air? Creative? Intelligent? Yep. And it's not just in your work or at home. You're just someone who can even figure out perhaps some game rules or some sort of day trip. I think the word is spontaneous. Two horses here means what? I just feel like, it's you're very fun. I feel you're very fun. Even the way when I start to read, even I feel like a bit cheeky. I feel a bit, not naughty, just more like I just want to have fun. I just want to laugh. I just want to smile. I can't stop smiling. You are someone who can bring in a lot of joy and happiness to other people. I also want to say your energy here feels very, very young, in a sense that, that's why you have a lot of energy. Your vitality is higher than other people. And you're definitely someone who will choose fun and pleasure over things that are, let's say, maybe it's kind of like you would rather play than work. Yeah, that's the word. I don't know why, I just feel very happy when I see this reading, when I see the cards, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Ace of Swords, because Ace of Pentacles is about sowing the seeds, right? It is about starting something that is for the long term. Usually it is something, I would explain it as something good. And in this context, in this reading, it's something good for yourself and for other people. And with the Ace of Swords, it's more about ideas. Very likely you are either the one who can break the ice. You are suited to be, what's the word, to be an MC, to present something, or to initiate some sort of, or organize trips, events. I don't know why, you are so young. You just feel so young to me. And if I were to be around you, I'll be very tired because I'm old. But it's also because, I see you jump. I can feel like, you're jumping up and down. You're always getting ready. You're always ready for something. And that's really cool and fun because your energy is just so magnetic. It's just so attractive in a sense that you make people feel good, you know, and people will not forget you in a sense that, if let's say your group of friends are going to plan something, they will definitely make sure you will be in the group. I also want to say you have some sort of healing qualities, with the sun, with the star, with intuition together here. I won't be surprised if you don't have any, or maybe of course everyone has one or two close friends, but I would not be surprised if you claim that you don't have any close or best friends, but you have friends everywhere. Imagine like I have a few friends who are like that. I go out with this friend, and suddenly my friend would just wave at other people that I have not seen and I do not know, because they're that kind of friendly. And it's kind of like you walking and they say hi, hey, 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 and you're like, who are they what's going on, why does everyone know you? That kind of friend. Because of this energy of yours, it is very healing. It is very healing to other people. It makes people forget their worries, their sorrows. I even forgot my worries and sorrows now. I don't know why. I cannot stop smiling. And you are not that person who will bail on your friends. You will make sure whatever it is that you start, you will see it to the end. And I want to say more like you will make sure everyone, whoever, no matter how quiet the person is, no matter how shy that person is, you are the one who will make sure everyone enjoy themselves. That's how cool you are. You are the cool kid. And you like it. You really, really like you like giving this energy to other people. You like, but maybe you do not realize that when you exude this energy, you're actually helping them to heal. Healing doesn't necessarily mean that, I've hurt myself, I'm from a broken family, I have a broken relationship, I need to do a lot of shadow work, and I have to go to therapy and all that. Your healing is the kind where you inspire, you remind them what it's like to have fun, and you help them see things in a more positive perspective. You you are definitely the kind of friend that will not how do I say this? 冯非给 bail. I think I mentioned this, right? Yeah, I think I mentioned this before. You will not bail on your friends. In fact, if you do need to let's say reschedule, you tell them, make a rain check, take a rain check, you will definitely make it up to them the next round. I've been looking on off about this. I've been, seeing this self-sufficiency card. And this was what made me say that, you probably don't have that one particular best friend, but you have many, 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 many friends. because you're not the kind. I would describe you as someone who is not selfish in terms of giving, putting out effort in friendship, in connections, in relationships. Although to be honest, for you, I feel this is more about friendship and connection rather than working, career, and love. Of course, it can be. This is a general reading, right? If anyone ever tells you that you're flaky, I don't think you are, because you have this very innocent soul, in a sense, like I'm here to have fun, and now that you're with me, I'm gonna make sure you're going to have fun as well, which is really cool. I'm still trying to feel what else I can tell you. I'm pretty sure I'm done now because I've lost my happiness has suddenly just going low. All right, so let's just go straight to these two cards. So two cards from Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So like I said, this is either just going to be some extra messages for you or maybe some advice for you. We'll see what happens. Thinker, Loyal Heart. All right, let me pull some cards for you, like what I did for pile number 1. Okay. Okay, universe. So why is Thinker here for pile number 2 people? One more. Okay. Loyal Heart. Give me 2 cards as well. Thanks. And one more. I need to pull one card about your love life just to deduce something. Hang on. Okay, so based on this one card, I'm not sure if this because in tarot, Emperor is supposed to be either your father or your superior or someone that has authority over you, but for some people it may be their divine counterpart, and especially when you have loyal hearts, there is someone in your life that you may have this tension and this stress with. Okay, it may be that this person, whoever this person is, they're a bit controlling, or they would prefer you be more submissive. Sometimes the Emperor can be a bit of a bully, to be really honest. I don't read reversals, but I do take their reversal meanings into consideration. Okay. Or maybe they're more like stubborn, and it's very difficult to talk to them. And this is to be honest, I pull one card for your love life because I just want to deduce, because I wasn't sure if this is I mean, yes, loyal heart is here, but you can still be loyal to your colleagues, to your superior, to your own father, to your maybe your brother, in platonic ways or in family love. So from here, I would deduce that this is very likely something to do with your love life. Of course, it doesn't have to be. So why loyal heart? Okay, so initially in your initial readings, yes, I did say that you give a lot of fun, you radiate fun, and perhaps this is the only person who could not see what you're trying to do. And I don't see them as being critical, to be honest, but maybe you're wondering, maybe you have wondered, why you have this effect on other people but not this person. And to be really honest, I just want to say that it is not your problem. It is this person's I would say mentality or attitude or their behavior that they don't see this as good for them. Because Emperor is a person who would prefer more groundedness, more stability, and more, not you wanting to jump around and have fun all the time. So initially, remember I mentioned that if someone were to say that you were flaky, then yes, the Emperor would not like that kind of person. They want order, structure. They want something that's solid. Okay. And here, loyal heart is trying to tell you that this is just their behavior, and this is just the way their character is. Hangman is saying you don't have to struggle with this person as much as you want to make them happy. And yes, I know people are going to say, why are you enabling people, telling you, nah, 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 nah. Very sure this is related. Okay, now I can see how this is related to working conditions. So thinker here, in this card, thinker is about it's as literal as it is. It's just thinking about what is right and what is wrong, and that's exactly what this justice is about. I feel that this is definitely about this Emperor here. It is about knowing how to play their game. It is about knowing when to let go, and when to step up, when to speak up. It's like playing chess. In other words, maybe for some of it, it's more like there's this difficult person, and perhaps you doubt yourself. In which case, the card is saying you don't have to doubt yourself, Yes, this person maybe does not approve of your initial very joyous kind of energy. But that doesn't mean he's right. That doesn't mean he or she is right. Okay? This reading is about something that you have to realize about yourself. And I am telling you that this person here may not always be right. Okay? Sometimes it's just like this. You know how sometimes people get very upset or angry that some people are more happier than others. It's just that this person's expectation of life and yours is a bit different. For you, everything is about spreading joy and happiness, and for this person, perhaps it's more about, I want stability so that I can live for the next 10 years comfortably. Okay. I think you are a very, very I'm not trying to find this word here. I think you're, yeah, that's why the flexible card is here. You're definitely someone who can adapt. You're a very smart person, aren't you? And you know what? I remember you have this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. The more happy you are, like I mentioned, I remember I mentioned something like you generate a lot of ideas. You can think of a lot of interesting, creative ideas because of your personality, because of the energy that you keep on giving, you know, and it's just who you are. And because of that power, innate power, you're able to do this, you're able to generate this, and that's really cool. Okay, pile number 2, that's all I have for you. So I really hope that resonates. I really hope that this reading has given you insights. I hope it has helped you. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go straight into your, let's go straight into your reading. Okay, so green fluorite here. What happened to my grammar? Okay, so tarot cards here. So these are the oracle cards that I have prepared for you. I forgot if I mentioned in the beginning of the video that this is just going to be some extra messages for you or extra advice for you. We will talk about this later once we finish the initial reading. Okay, so let me put out the cards. Magician, Hangman, Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Six of Cups. Lots of cups. Okay, so let me see. We have happiness, prosperity's sisters are happiness and joy, so you will do well with pile number 2. Creative blocks, okay. Forgiveness, students, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Okay, I get it. And we have pain. All right. Okay, guys, give me a few seconds. Okay, guys, I need a few seconds because I want to pull some cards for this side here. Okay, so can give me, let me shuffle here. Okay, give me one card for creative block. The world. I see. Okay, I get it. How about pain? Oh, okay. How about forgiveness? Because I'm hoping to hype you up, as in like tell you, oh, you're actually more capable or better than you know. But I'll be really honest, these 3 cards here are a bit restrictive, so let's see what happens. How about forgiveness? 2 of Pentacles. The pain card is a bit like whoa. One more for the pain, or more like the connection between pain and forgiveness. I see. Okay, I understand. All right. So first thing I got is that you're someone who will do anything for peace and harmony. Your threshold in pain, in hurt, is very, very high. Okay. I want to say you're a forgiving person, but at the same time, you do not forgive easily. I won't be surprised if you're the kind who you forgive, but you do not forget. In other words, I would describe this as something like there are things that you have to let go and accept, let go, and move on. But at the same time, you still hold yourself in high regard, as in, you do not see yourself as a victim, and at the same time, you learn from your mistakes. And when the next time if it happens again, you will definitely not be that past person. Okay? Meaning to say you learn your lesson, okay? And you find a lot of joy when it comes to learning. And this is very, very evident in this, to the point that it may restrict you in the sense that you may be a bookworm or a homebody. You rather indulge in books and articles or anything that you can study and work on and research than going out with other people, because I really can see that you're a, I'm not wait, hang on. I don't think you are lonely, but I think you prefer being alone. Okay, because I feel a lot of very like single person in this reading. And you're not someone who will mope on what happened in the past. You are the kind, whatever will be, que sera sera. And you will rather work on yourself, work on your money, your pentacles, your resources, working on your stability. I'm just trying to make sense of this Nine of Cups and this Six of Cups. Otherwise, it just means that you feel very, very comfortable with yourself, with your ability, with your own skin. No one can really make you feel unhappy. I mean, yes, of course there will be a bit of sadness or disappointment, but you can let go of it easily, because you're the kind like, there's no point in just thinking about this over and over. I'm just gonna let go. There's no point in moping, or there's no point in grieving so long. You know, if it happens, it happens, and there's nothing I can do about it. So why do I have to be bothered about it? While you do have the Magician, but you have a lot of cards that shows non-movement. Like, it's like I said, you're more of a homebody. You don't really go out and meet people or socialize because it's not in your priorities, not because you're antisocial. I feel it's more about, I have everything I have, so and I don't need to make extra effort. You are very, very comfortable. That's what I can tell. Here. To be honest, I think not I think the Pain card and the Queen of Cups here does indicate that you may get a bit emotional, but like I said, you are willing to let it go because there's no use being sad over something that you have no control over. Forgive? Let me think about it. You're definitely that kind of person, because you feel it's more important to be happy and not focus in on the pain. I think you have a very healthy management of being happy and how to deal with unhappiness. Which will explain why two happiness cards are here. And you find joy in gaining knowledge, in learning, and just being in your own world. But to be really honest, I think you're a bit passive. I mean, yes, like I said, you have Magician, you have Page of Pentacles. But other than that, it's a bit too passive. I'm not sure if it's good or not. But, that's how I feel. But I think so long as you're happy where you are with the Nine of Cups and Six of Cups, then who am I to tell you that, you should be active or not, right? You're definitely someone, whenever you reach this roadblock over how to solve or create something, you know where to find them. And it's not just about searching through the internet. Some people, they can be Googling forever and ever, but they still haven't found a clue or found a solution or found a hint. You definitely know your way around the internet, or you know how to find certain keywords or solve a certain problem, because you are so smart and knowledgeable. I think I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Some people, they can be doing research for 3, 4, 5 days, and you can do it within a day because you know the right keywords. You know the right keywords to do your research. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have covered everything. I have channeled everything. Okay, so now let's go into the final part. So this is just going to be some messages for you or some advice for you. Okay, so what do you get? Mending and orphaned. Initially when you got the forgiveness card, I was a bit reluctant to go into this part, because when I did this reading, what I had in mind is that I'm hoping to give you really, really positive positive messages, as in like, wow, well, let me hype you up. And I mean, that was why I pulled some cards, because I just wanted to make sure that I don't say anything that may hurt you. However, with the wisdom of the oracle cards, mending and orphan, I think it's pretty evident. So here's what I will do for you. Perhaps this is actually your shadow reading. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So let me pull some cards for you. I actually did this for pile 1 and 2. In other words, let's try to tackle this problem of forgiveness, pain, these 2 cards. Okay. I'm giving it a good shuffle. Okay, so obviously mending and forgiveness, being orphaned here. Orphan is the same, like it's just like 5 of Pentacles, where you've been abandoned, you've been let go, or perhaps someone betrayed your trust. And that's why mending and forgiveness is here, because there is some part of you that has to forgive other people because of the pain that you're holding. Well, let's see what happens. So universe, can please give me 2 cards of mending. And perhaps that's the thing. Yes, you are very comfortable in your own skin. You're very comfortable just being alone, not lonely, because you're still holding on to this pain, because you're afraid to be hurt by others. I don't know, this is just my initial thoughts. Okay, 2 cards for orphan. Right. So 6 of Wands and 7 of Cups. I think you are on your way to, I mean, you're healing, definitely. You are on your way to becoming the Six of Wands, in the sense that perhaps you wonder how much you've healed. And this is probably why the Seven of Cups is here. So what is it about mending that they have to specifically do then? Five of Swords. Tell me more. What happened in the past? One more. Okay, so what I'm getting here, and I could be right, I could be wrong. Okay, what I'm getting here is that to be really honest, I feel that you chose the wrong thing or the wrong person, and that really hurt your confidence, and that really hurt you, and it turned you into someone that is, not ready to meet another person or go through that situation again. Not that telling you to go through a situation to hurt yourself, but more like perhaps, maybe, for example, perhaps you've been hurt by someone you are really into, and so you do not want to date or go into another relationship again because it really hurts, because it reminded you of so many things that happened, and it may happen again. In other words, this reading is saying that you are in the midst of healing. You are in the midst of learning to accept and let go, but there's some part of you that has not fully forgiven either yourself or the other person. Okay, and you may feel that, okay, this round I'm going to focus in on what makes me happy, and you should. Okay, but life cannot just be about, I don't want to receive the negative, I don't want to receive the bad, I just want the good, the positivity. I don't even want to think about negativity. Life is about balance. Even if you understand the concept of yin and yang, it is the balance of good and bad in our life. The more you try to avoid facing whatever, facing whatever it is that you should face, well, sometimes if you suppress it too long, it may later play out in your future relationships or how you react to other people. Because all this thing is, sometimes it can seep deep into our subconscious, and you may not realize it. You may not realize that actually you are what's the word, exuding all this vengeful energy to other people. And other people be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with this person? Why is this person like this and like that? But you may not realize that. I mean, to you, it's more like, oh, I want happiness. I want all the joys. And when people talk about sad things, and you go like, no, stop talking about sad things. We have to talk about the good things. And some people may not like that because some people want to grieve. Some people want to cry. Okay? To be honest, I cannot tell if this person is your coworker or if this person is your an ex-lover, but whoever this person hurt you very, very badly. And I understand that you need time to mend your heart, mend your trust in other people again. I would say you are about halfway there. Halfway be fully healed. I mean, some people they say you will never heal, you're always healing. But I just want you to know that you're you're halfway there. I tell you what, I am going to I want to pull one special oracle card for you, just for your pal. Don't tell pal number 1 and 2, please. Okay, let me see what I can pull for you. I'm hoping to be able to give you some extra messages. Let me see. Okay, perhaps we can do this. And I would say this. Yes, I'm pulling more oracle cards for you. And do I want to pull this? I want to pull this for you. All right. So let's start. All right. Okay. Right. So this is from the Affirmators, Love and Relationships. Okay. So universe, what messages or what advice do you have for pile number 3? Because I don't want you guys leaving this video, it's like I was really hoping to really hype you guys up. So I guess I just want to make sure you guys feel okay. And if you guys need someone to talk to, you can always comment below. Otherwise, you can always reach me out on Facebook or Instagram. Okay, let's give me one card for pile number 3 people, please. And finally, I would like to pull some cards for you from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. I like this card a lot, and I really think that you need it, so that it can help you heal properly. All right. So for this deck, I am going to pull 2 cards for your pile, because sometimes this pile can be a bit too spiritual, and not everyone's going to be super spiritual. And you can choose either to work with either one, or both of them. It's totally up to you. All right. Okay. So let's see what you have here. Warmth. I focus on warmth and let it guide all my interactions. No matter how others behave, I choose to respond warmly. With warmth, I can melt any icy exterior. I can soften any hard feelings. I can microwave any pizza. Today, I adopt the saying, kill him with kindness, and turn myself into a warm, loving serial killer. Because this deck has a tendency to be funny. It's actually made by a comedian, so it's pretty cute. So in other words, focus more on your love, your care, and your tenderness to other people. Okay. And then the other one, you have grace. I face disagreements with grace and flow through the ups and downs of my relationships without getting thrown off center. With grace, I'm able to keep my cool, be my best self, and not resort to name calling, even when the crappy poo-poo face is being a douchey buff monster. So, in other words, you have to be aware of how you you how am I going to put this correctly? You have to be aware of how you portray yourself to other people, or maybe more like how you exude your own energy to other people. So try to keep both of this in mind. I think these two are very, very good advice for you. Okay, all right, so one more here. Always joyful. See, write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. Okay, it's exactly right here. So you want to focus on happiness, and that's not wrong. It's just that, you know, don't life has, yeah, the yin and then everything. I don't want to repeat everything and just make this video longer. It's just so repetitive and it's just so tiring. Okay, hang on. So let's talk about the sacred self-care oracle. All right, so we have meditate and we have movement. Okay, so maybe for some of you, let's say if you're not sure of how to meditate, then of course movement is going to be better for you. All right, of course, if you choose to meditate, then usually how people do is there's different levels of meditation. I find some can be super spiritual, and they usually meditate with things around them, like say maybe sound healing or chanting. Some people may meditate with crystals, and you can definitely find you know, if you don't know any crystals to meditate, if you then you can start working with, let's say, clear quartz. Smoky quartz is very good. Smoky quartz is actually helps you dissipate or dispel negative energies. What else can I recommend? Well, since this reading is about focusing more on letting go, and I would say being kind to yourself, self-love, then you can try kunzite. Rose quartz will be very good. Yeah, you can definitely try those crystals first. Okay, and for movement, I feel if usually when I pull movement, it usually indicates that the person may be a bit inactive. You know, maybe you're, because like I said, you are someone who's very knowledgeable, but you may perhaps lie on the bed too much or sit on the couch too long because you need to read a book, right? So perhaps incorporate a bit of light exercises, or just, you know, walking around in your living space. What else? You know, because sometimes movements, you know, even just walking is able to get your blood flowing and making sure, you know, you're taking care of yourself inside. All right. Okay, what else? Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so pile number 3, that's all I have for you. I really, really, really hope that this reading has helped you. I really hope that this reading has given you enough insights on helping you to, I don't want to say move on, because then later you're gonna get triggered. Let's just put it, I really hope that this reading will be able to help you. All right, and thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.